Hi Aquarius, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your December 2022 tarot reading. Thank to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, to take out the crossbread as always, and also pull the 4 agreements, wisdom, oracle, and Mudra card for you guys. But we're actually going to start the reading off by rolling those astrology dice we have in front of us to get an idea of where you folks should be as far as that goes. Right, so we have Neptune, and Neptune's actually in your second house of possession, self-worth, finances, and that's Pisces. It's been there for quite some time too. All right, we have 10, so 10th house energy for you guys is actually Scorpio, and at the time of recording this, we're technically still in Scorpio season, so there's plenty of energy going on there, and 10th house relates to your career and social status. And we have Pisces. So yeah, we were just talking about that when we talked about Neptune. For you guys, that's your second house. So yeah, there could definitely be a lot of focus around finances and your career this month. But keep those in mind as we go through the main spread. In the main situation position, we have the 4 of Wands, Aries energy, and challenging that, we have the 10 of Swords, Gemini energy. So it could just be saying that you might actually be going through some communication with people on how to build something, right? Maybe partnering up with someone to build something. Now, it can be a romantic relationship, of course, because that's kind of the context it looks like those two people are in, but it could be anything, really, especially given that Aries is your third house communication. But with the 10 of Swords coming up in the challenge position here, I feel like this is saying this might be a challenge because maybe you've been reluctant to present this idea up to this point for whatever reason. Maybe you were feeling a lack of confidence, so that might have been what held you back from expressing your desire to enter into the partnership. All right, in the foundation position, we have the 3 of Cups. So this is Cancer energy here, and represents an energy of celebration. It could just be as simple as maybe reconnect with siblings, right, during the holidays, or go see friends you hadn't seen in a long time. But either way, it looks like there's some positive news to share with them at the very least. All right, past position, we have the Devil. So yeah, this to me is linked to that 10 of Swords energy we were talking about, where maybe you were just really stuck in your head for a long time, right? Feeling like maybe you had some negative self-talk going, because this energy is Capricorn, which is your 12th house. So 12th house can point to spirituality, blind spots, and mental health. So it has been a rough stretch you were going through, or maybe you were just doubting yourselves. All right, and in the present position, we see Temperance. So this is actually Sagittarius energy here. So it could just be saying that as we move into Sagittarius season, especially given this is a December reading, that you're just going to be feeling a lot more balanced, right? A lot more bright and energized, right? Your outlook's going to be a lot more sunny than it was in the past, right? Given we see the 10 of Swords there, the Devil card, contrasting that with Temperance and the 4 of Wands. So yeah, looks like you could just be coming out of a bit of a dark phase that you might have gone through recently, and possibly through the help of your friendships and groups that you deal with as well, because that's what Sagittarius energy represents for you guys. All right, in the near future position, you have the 2 of Swords. So for some of you, there might be some consideration around possibly moving somewhere distant, right? So maybe that's the tricky part, right? Like you feel like you're really connecting with people within your environment, but at the same time, you might feel a bit of a pull that's pulling you towards somewhere new. So that could be causing you to hesitate a little bit. Some of you might just be considering, advancing your learning in some way. So whether it's enrolling back in school or just trying to get some advanced degrees, something along those lines. But either way, it looks like you're a little bit torn around whether or not to go through it. So you're just in the thinking stage right now. All right, in the position of your influence in a situation, we have Strength, Leo energy, the Hermit, Virgo energy, the Hangman, usually I view this as Pisces, and 7 of Pentacles, and 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, a ton of cards here. Let's see if we could get them into a story. I kind of get the same energy for the most part, where if we look at this, the Strength card, right, where it looks like she's trying to close the lion's mouth there. So this could represent, let's say, your creativity, right, your ideas. You might have been holding back for a while, right, and just maybe really just pulling them through a ringer, like looking over every single detail before you would bring it out, and then still thinking about it some more, right? Like, okay, should I bring this out? Should I not bring it out? And with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like this says that at the same time, there's a disappointment with where you have been to this point. And I feel like that's saying that for some of you, you might realize that, okay, yeah, I would be better off collaborating with someone at this point, right? So that could have been the journey you guys have been on. I don't feel like this is necessarily a journey you're going on this month, right? I feel like this is more saying that this is what's been going on for quite some time now. And now you could just be coming to that realization that, hey, you know what, maybe it would be better for me to partner up in some way. All right, in the environment position, we have the Ace of Swords. So yeah, seeing this here could just be saying that maybe for some of you this could have just come as a bit of an epiphany for you guys. So we just went through the eclipse in Taurus recently, and before that we had the other eclipse in Scorpio rather. So yeah, it could just be saying that with those eclipse energies, given that they were more intense for the fixed signs, maybe that could have been something to help shift your energy and help you come to a realization around a shift in direction. All right. In the hopes and fears position, we have judgment. So yeah, for some of you, this could just be saying that maybe you're hoping for a second opportunity at something, right? So like I said, maybe you've passed up on opportunities in the past because you were going through a bit of a darker energy, right? You weren't necessarily feeling confident, like you were up to the task at the time. But now that you are feeling more positive around that, maybe you're hoping that, okay, hopefully I get that opportunity again, right? Or even a new opportunity, but something where at least now, this time, you know that you'll be ready to take it on. All right, and in the outcome position, we have Nine of Pentacles. So if nothing else, if this was like, if you had maybe, if what held you back from partnering up from others was maybe a fear of potentially losing your independence, to me, this shows that you're not going to, right? That you're still going to have that independence, a certain level of freedom, but at the same time, you will experience some growth, right? And maybe feel more comfortable and confident with what you're doing. So maybe that was part of the fear that might have held you back for a bit, right? But yeah, either way, this looks like whatever's going on, it looks like you're going to be able to enjoy some of your success, right? Get some time to relax, unwind. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Pretty positive energy there. And then bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. So this is Leo energy here. So yeah, definitely some energies pointing to you guys getting some recognition for the work you do this month. All right, so moving on to your Four Agreements card, we have Always Do Your Best. All right, I don't know why it won't focus right now. There we go. And it says, take your life and enjoy it. Okay, it says, you are alive, so take your life and enjoy it. You were born with the right to be happy, to love, and to share your love. Just to be, to take a risk and enjoy your life is all that matters. So, I mean, pretty straightforward and pretty positive message there, right? And like I said, maybe this is just affirmation for you guys as far as, like I said, it looks like you might have been going through a darker phase in the past, and now it looks like you're coming into your own a little bit, right? And feeling a lot more bright this month. Even if you're not feeling that quite yet, right? Given that it's in the past position, it looks like it'll be coming soon. All right, and moving on to your Wisdom Oracle card, we have Treasure Island. There's the artwork, and the number is 9. So we'll see what that's to say. Okay, essential meanings says the law of attraction bringing dreams into fruition, the result of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere, financial gains, and a sharing of good fortune. The oracle's message: you've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others as treasure multiplies like magic. So yeah, definitely a pretty positive message there, and the part about sharing it with others, that just made me think of what we were talking about as far as the energy where you might be feeling pulled to partner up in some way this month. Okay, the relationship message says your relationship is a treasure, providing even more than you need, but you may not see that right now. No matter how long you've been together, you and your partner are always discovering hidden gems about yourselves and each other. Now is a time of discovery. It's as if everything is in sync and everything is new again. Romance blooms and love is in the air. You can be assured that this partnership will bring you great gifts and valuable lessons. Keep your heart open. The message of this card is to celebrate love and what it teaches you. So yeah, definitely a pretty positive message there. I will say that aside from the Four of Wands, where he mentioned that could be a romantic relationship type energy, it didn't necessarily seem like there was a lot of romantic energy going on within the spread anyway, but hopefully that resonated with you. All right, and the prosperity message says at this time you can be confident that success is yours. Your ideas are all hitting the mark, and you're in a true manifestation period when you will see evidence of the seeds of prosperity you planted in the past. The appearance of this card and the reading indicates that your dreams and aspirations align with concrete signs of prosperity in the world of form. This is a very auspicious and fortunate time for business. Creative projects will flourish as inspiration strikes. Share your wealth with others too. Generosity and gratitude shall lead you now. So yeah, again, pretty positive message there too. Especially when I was talking about creative projects will flourish, because that made me think of where I was saying that maybe you were holding back on some of your creative ideas in the past, but now you're feeling more confident in bringing them out. So hopefully that resonated too. And lastly, we have a mudra for you guys. So this is your mudra here. It's the chin mudra. Keyword for it is awareness. Okay, and there's the info on it if you want to pause it or take a screenshot to read what it has to say. But as far as benefits, it says sharpens the intellect, reduces daydreaming and mental fantasy during meditation, lifts depression, opens the lower lobes of the lungs, especially when accompanied by deep diaphragmatic breathing. So if that sounds like a mudra you think would be beneficial for you guys, we'll put the name in the description of the video as always. I hope you guys have a good holiday season. I'll see you guys next month. All right, bye.